Welcome to this week's episode of American Car Culture Podcast. We've been on hold for a while, but now we're up again, back, and looking to continue sharing weekly podcasts about American car culture with you. Are you passionate about American cars or cars in general? American Car Culture Podcast makes up a significant part of American culture. Join us as we study the history and trends of American car culture. Learn about cars, American culture, and much more with the American Car Culture Podcast. Okay, let's get started with today's episode. Ready, set, go. Ford Motor Company, built for the people. Overview. Few names in automotive history carry the weight of Ford. Founded by Henry Ford in 1903 in Detroit, Michigan, Ford Motor Company transformed not just transportation, but the entire modern economy. Henry Ford did not merely build cars, he reinvented the way human beings live and work. His introduction of the moving assembly line in 1913 at the Highland Park plant made the automobile affordable for ordinary, working people for the first time in history, triggering a social revolution that changed cities, roads, culture, and the American dream itself. The Model T, produced from 1908 to 1927, was America's first truly mass-market car. By streamlining production and driving costs down, Ford put more than 15 million Model Ts on American roads and made car ownership a realistic aspiration for the middle class. Ford also pioneered the $5 workday, double the going wage, which helped his own workers afford the products they built. This philosophy of democratic access to quality products remains a cornerstone of American automotive identity to this day. Today, Ford is one of the largest automakers in the world, with a lineup spanning the iconic Mustang, the best-selling F-150 pickup truck, the rugged Bronco, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. Ford's heritage plants, museums, and factory tours in Dearborn, Michigan, draw hundreds of thousands of international visitors annually. Visiting a Ford factory or the Rouge Complex is one of the most stirring experiences available to any car enthusiast, a living monument to American industrial ambition. Key facts at a glance. Ford Motor Company, built for the people, fast facts. Founded June 16, 1903, Detroit, Michigan. Founder Henry Ford, 1863 to 1947. First model Ford Model A, 1903. Most famous model Model T, 1908 to 1927. Mustang, 1964, present. Best-selling vehicle Ford F-Series pickup truck, 42 consecutive years. Global employees approximately 177,000 worldwide. Headquarters Dearborn, Michigan, USA. Slogan. Go further. In conversation, a tourist meets a local. The following dialogue illustrates the kind of authentic, engaged conversation that international fans of American car culture can have with enthusiastic local Americans. Use it to practice vocabulary, understand cultural context, and prepare for your own conversations. International fan. I've always read about Henry Ford in history books, but being here in Dearborn actually gives me chills. What's the most important thing to understand about Ford's legacy? American Guide. Henry Ford didn't just build cars, he built the middle class. When he introduced the moving assembly line and paid workers $5 a day, he created consumers who could afford the very product they made. That loop changed everything. International fan. So the Model T was really the car that changed society? Not just transportation? American Guide. Exactly. Before the Model T, a car was a luxury toy for the rich. Ford made it a tool for ordinary families. Roads got paved, suburbs grew, small towns connected to cities. America physically reshaped itself around the Ford automobile. International fan. And today the F-150 is still the best-selling vehicle in America. That's incredible continuity. American Guide. It is. The F-150 is the working backbone of America. Farmers, contractors, tradespeople, it's not just a vehicle, it's a statement about who you are and what you do. Ford understands American identity better than almost anyone. 3 essential tips for international visitors. Tip 1. Visit the Ford River Rouge complex in Dearborn, Michigan, the world's largest integrated factory, where you can watch F-150 trucks being built in real time. The Ford Rouge factory tour is open to the public and is absolutely unmissable. Tip 2. The Henry Ford Museum and Greenfield Village, both adjacent to the Rouge complex, contain the actual chair Abraham Lincoln was sitting in when he was assassinated, the bus Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on, and Henry Ford's original workshop. Plan a full day. Tip 3. Look for the Ford Heritage Vault online. Ford has released thousands of historical photos and documents for enthusiasts worldwide. It's a goldmine of inspiration before or after your American trip. We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode of the American Car Culture Podcast, where you can learn about the history and trends of American car culture and American culture as well. We welcome all car culture enthusiasts to listen, subscribe, and join us here again next week for a new episode. Thank you for joining us today, and we wish you an exciting week ahead.